Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2022. This is my first video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Okay, we're gonna get started right away. Today I'm gonna talk to you about daily habits for success. I've been in my real estate business for 17 years, so I can speak from the heart and I can speak with honesty about what are the habits that I've been applying over the years to be successful. Number one is that I've been practicing writing my goals in the beginning of the year, where I pretty much repeat them every year, but I write my personal goals and my professional goals. Then I write them down and I keep them next to my bed so that I can remember frequently of what they are. And why do I do this? Well, the reason why I do this is because when you're a business owner, you have to be self-motivated, and you're not always excited to get out there and prospect and do your business. So I keep them close to me so that I can remember why I'm doing the things and practicing the things that I'm practicing. And also I keep them close because things can come at me from every direction all the time. People call me and want to get together. People have all kinds of plans for my day. And if I don't have those goals close to my heart, I can easily derail and go into many things that have nothing to do with my goals. And I started practicing that not too many years ago, but I started maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, where I was like, okay, is this going to get me closer to my professional goals or my personal goals? And if it wasn't gonna get me closer, then I was gonna say no. So this year, one of my goals is to be able to say no more often, so that I can stay more focused on the things and activities that are gonna get me closer to those goals. So though that is one of the main things that I practice daily. Then the next thing that I practice is learning every day, choosing to learn something for my business and for my personal growth, because work ethic is not enough. You need to continue to learn and grow so that you can give your clients the best version of yourself. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the next point. Many people are super rigid about what they practice as a morning routine, and that's great for some people. Some people do devotionals and exercises and they start at 5 in the morning, and that's great for them, but I couldn't do that. My day usually starts at 6:45, 7 in the morning, and it ends around 10:30. And I noticed that when I end the night well, I have a better day. So one of my daily habits is actually going to bed at a reasonable hour, and with a good positive content and vibe before I go to bed. Because I don't watch the news, because if I watch the news, then I would go to bed with a negative environment. So every night, one of the habits that I have is that I call my children and they come to bed, and we all pray together and we review our day and pray for each other, encourage each other, and that sets my night to be restful and happy. Then when I wake up in the morning, I'm excited and I'm hopeful and I am grateful, because I know it's going to be a good day. The one activity that I do, and another habit that I do, is I exercise. I go to the gym, and I try to get to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not always very successful, but I got a dog and now she wants to go outside, so at least I'm trying to use that time as a way of also exercising. I'm not telling you to get a dog, it's a lot of work, especially if it's a puppy like mine. So the next habit is food. When I come back to the gym or exercising, I'm very cautious of what I put in my mouth. I'm very protective of what I put in my mouth. I rather not be on any diets in my life, so I'm very careful on what I put in my mouth, so I don't have to ever worry about getting it out or trying to get it to lose it. The other habit is time blocking. I know you heard this before, but the way I do it is that I block time, like my personal blocks. I have a personal block and a professional block. I block the personal stuff in the morning and in the evening. That way, the main hours of my day are focused on growing my business and learning and doing business activities. The next one would be spending time with my kids. In your case, it's important that you find yourself spending time with those that are important to you, because at the end of the day, that's a lot. That's your biggest why, isn't it? If you have to boil it down, at the end of the day, what is the one habit that keeps me successful is staying positive, and staying positive is blocking the things that are negative out of my day. So if I know that a person calls me and I know that that person normally is in a bad mood or is negative, I just don't answer that phone call. I put it to the side and I call her after my professional hours, because I know that's gonna take longer, and that person, I love them, and I'm not saying get rid of them, I'm just saying move them to the time that you will be able to give them that attention or that much energy. Because the one thing I can tell you at the end of the day, and if there is one habit that has been the most helpful to me, is getting the people who are negative or the things that are negative outside of my daily environment and not allowing them to ruin my day or to block my day, because ultimately we're in charge of what we allow into our day. So that is it for today. I hope that these tips were helpful to you, or these habits are helpful to you, and hopefully you can use some of them. If you found it helpful, please share it with your friends, share it with a business owner or somebody in your life that matters to you, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.